So the reading for this week was the James Gleick reading. It discusses memes and how they are not what we think they are in contemporary society right now, but the fact that they are ideas that jump from one mind to another. He discusses how the term was actually coined by Richard Dawkins, the biologist and Darwin enthusiast, and how memes, ideas, essentially act in a very similar way to how species evolve through natural selection. They adapt to their environment. They find the best way to a situation, and then they evolve. In the end, the perfect form of a species is then created, and that works the same way as an idea. That's bounced between one mind to another. Each time it improves, and finally, well, there is no finally. I would assume it just keeps going, keeps getting better, or keeps evolving. It describes the phrase "survival of the fittest," and describes it as a meme, and how that is changed depending on what situation it's used in. It begins as survival of the fittest, but it changes to survival of the fattest, survival of the sickest, survival of the fakest, as he describes. It is essentially fluid, and it changes to whatever space it's in. Memes predate humans. They predate language. Gleick uses the example of other animals. For example, chimpanzees and gorillas are known to learn by imitation, and so are we. He uses the example of songbirds and how they learn songs through imitating songs from other birds, and how that they're variations because they jump from bird to bird. It will never be the same song for each bird. This idea is similar to the way things evolve in society nowadays, especially with the internet. Something gets created, goes viral essentially, and people take it and they copy it, or they change it slightly, create something better. It definitely gives context to ideas that are already familiar to us and puts them into the field of media and culture. I also really enjoyed the PBS Idea channel video, and especially the part where he discusses how memes and macros just get created. There's no gain to it. Someone anonymous just creates it, puts it out there for other people to enjoy or think about. I think it's really interesting because there is no monetary gain to it. You don't get anything out of it other than knowing that someone else probably has enjoyed it. I assume, on Reddit, on our advice animals, when people post memes, image macros, you could assume that they post them for karma or internet points, basically, or more importantly, discussion. The Reddit works around a network, a community of people discussing topics on things that they like. Advice animals, or image macros essentially, is a place where people post their stories in the form of an image macro. They place what's happened to them that day, and then people discuss it. Or maybe it's something more deep and more interesting, more emotional that they want to discuss. And an image macro is the best way to communicate that idea with somebody fast. So yeah, that's my vlog for image macros.